Hey everybody, back here in the secret scientist lab, having some coffee. And working on this thing, 1937 radio. This, where's my safety toothbrush? Right here. This is a transformer. The old one was bad. And the only one I could find that had the right voltages was this one, but it mounts differently than the old one. So I 3D printed this little plate here as an adapter to make this fit on here, and it does perfectly. It really turned out good. Can you see underneath? Probably not. Wires and junk. Anyway, I have disconnected it from the bulb safety thingy. And how it works is you turn the radio on and there's a surge of power. So the light bulb takes the brunt of that surge and lights up, and then it fades out. And then it lights up again. Well, that's good and stuff for being safe, not just for you, but the radio, so you don't blow it up. But when it comes time to actually use the radio, I thought that it was supposed to work with this connected, but it doesn't. I don't know if that means something's wrong, but I don't think so, because, well, yeah. And I poked a hole in the original speaker because I'm a clumsy oaf. So I had to get this modern speaker and put the original output coil, that's what it is, audio output coil from the other speaker on the outside of this one, because it conditions the power from the radio. And originally it was to also power the speaker with its electromagnet, but this doesn't need that because it's a modern speaker. Anyway, let's see what happens if I turn this on now that I've replaced all of the capacitors in it. And what else did I do? There were some parts in here that should have been in here that were gone, which I thought was really weird. It was only one part, I guess. So I put it in there and I kept checking this and trying to make it work. And the whole time it might have actually worked earlier had I taken the bulb out of the circuit. But now I've got the right transformer because I had an overpowered one in there before, and that might have caused some damage. Oh, and I did blow up this tube because at one point it, well, not this one, but the one that goes in that spot, it lit up really bright. And at first I thought, yay, it's lighting it up bright. And then I thought, that's like the sun. It probably shouldn't do that. And then it went out and never came back on. But I have another radio, and I took the bulb out of it and stuck it in here. Anyway, enough babbling and delaying. Let's just turn this on. See what happens. This is like the second time I've turned it on. So I'm still a wee bit nervous, but not really. Okay, we have to wait a second here for the tubes to warm up. Listen to that.
Went in for a physical. My care provider called shortly afterwards to say,
so we can tune it.
Hematologist oncologist. I did go to an oncologist who diagnosed me with chronic lymphocytic leukemia. I did not feel any symptoms.
That's kind of tinny.
I was diagnosed. But after about 5 years, I began to lose weight. There were other indications.
Let's tune it. And there's also a buzz. So I'm not totally done with this.
Information that you need. Proper information and finding other. Schedule your day. If you mention my name, you get 3 rooms of.
And it doesn't seem very sensitive, so it needs what's called an alignment to get things adjusted just right. And it'll be way more sensitive after that. Oh, I heard something. I might also try hooking up the original speaker from the other radio and see if that does anything different. But that's it for now. The thing works. Yay! It took a few months to get that to this point. And I have another one. I'm going to do the same thing with it. Well, that's it for now.
It's hammer time.
Till next time, the power is off.